like to present our MC for the afternoon, Mr. Harvey Guillén.
How you doing, DragonCon 2024? Thank you so much for having me. I am super excited. We're really excited just because award season's right. Webster's Dictionary defines award season. Is that, no, that's not the teleprompter. Okay, so Harvey, stop saying what you're saying. Okay, that's weird. All right, I guess we're moving along with, here to present the Eugie Award is the president himself of DragonCon, Pat Henry!
Julie Schwartz. The Eugie Award was named for Julie Schwartz. He was a literary agent, convention organizer, and comic book editor. As literary agent, he represented H.P. Lovecraft, Robert Bloch, and Ray Bradbury. As a convention organizer, he helped organize the first WorldCon, science fiction, in 1939. As an editor, he is responsible for the creation of what comic historians refer to as the Silver Age of comics. In 1998, we created the Eugie Award to honor his achievements and presented the first to Ray Bradbury and to Julie. Other recipients have included Anne McCaffrey, Harlan Ellison, Alice Cooper, Leonard Nimoy, Stan Lee, William Shatner, Terry Gilliam, and Carol Spinney. This year's recipient is an alumni of Cambridge University and the Ministry of Silly Walks. He is perhaps best known for his work on the television production of Fawlty Towers and Monty Python's Flying Circus, or perhaps as collaborator with the Flying Circus in all the Monty Python movies, or perhaps as Academy Award-winning nomination for screenwriting a movie called A Fish Called Wanda. Or perhaps maybe one of 100 other 80 various roles, including playing himself on The Muppet Show. I mean, I should have just led with that, right? Anyway, please welcome actor, screenwriter, comedian, producer, humorist, the tall, silly man with the mustache, John Cleese.
To our first category is for Best Tabletop Game. So, the nominees are Cascadia, Landmark by Flat Out Games, Dune, Emporia, Uprising by Dire Wolf, Magic, The Gathering Wilds of Eldrin by Wizards of the Coast, Disney Lorcana by Ravensburger, Gloomhaven, Buttons and Bugs by Cephalofair at Cephalofair Games, and D&D, The Deck of Many Things by Wizards of the Coast. And the winner is, drumroll please, D&D, The Deck of Many Things, Wizards of the Coast. Is someone accepting for them? I will accept for them. Dungeons and all the dragons and everyone, thank you so much. This is for you. That was beautiful, thank you. Now, moving on to the best digital game, the nominees are Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian Studios, Starfield by Bethany Game Studios, Alan Wake 2 by Remedy Entertainment, Dragon's Dogma 2 by Capcom, Elden Ring Shadow of the Eltree by From Software, and Helldivers 2, there's a lot of 2s going on, by Arrowhead Game Studios. Now, the winner is, envelope please, wait, I have the envelope, guys, wait a second. Drum roll please, envelope please. Baldur's Gate 3. Accepting the award from Ringo Studios, Harvey Guillén. You know, this is my third win. Don't forget to vote. So please welcome Matthew Foster, the president of Eugie Memorial Award. Yeah. I'm not the president of anything.
Hello. I'm here to present the Eugie Award. The Eugie Foster Memorial Award, which is named after Eugie Foster, Nebula Award-winning author. And I do want to start by thanking once again our DragonCon family for giving a home to this award. It means everything. It also means that I didn't count when I said I was going to, so I need my list of the nominees are in front of me, because if I try to say them without reading them, I'll get them wrong. All right. The Eugie Award honors the best in fantastic fiction. Stories that are beautiful, lyrical, and timeless. These are the stories that we'll never forget. Our finalists are Even If Such Ways Are Bad by Rich Larson, Falling Bodies by Rebecca Roanhorse, The Sound of Children Screaming by Rachel K. Jones, Tanty Merle and the Farmhand for 2000 by R.S.A. Garcia, and A Year Without Sunshine by Naomi Kritzer. And the 2024 Eugie Award goes to The Sound of Children Screaming by Rachel K. Jones.
Accepting this on behalf of my niece, Rachel Jones. I humbly accept this prestigious award, and Rachel asked me to speak for her, and I'm grateful and proud to do so, as follows. I've been thinking about the Eugie Foster stories recently, as I always do when the season comes from summer to fall. Few writers have the knack for capturing both the sublime and horrible the way she did. In many ways, the sound of children screaming is my best attempt at imitating what I find so haunting about Eugie's darker works. I work at a school. Some of you might know that I got the idea for the sound of children screaming while hiding under my desk during a particularly scary school lockdown, listening to the sounds of gunshots in the neighborhood nearby. Eugie Foster's work often incorporates mask motifs, which I love, because masks show us how one thing can hide another truth behind it. That day, during the lockdown, I realized that the survivors of school shootings have been trying to tell us for years that school safety is a concept, it's just another mask. A euphemistic phrase to disguise the fact that we now anticipate school shootings as a regular occurrence. In fact, since the day I sat down to write the story, there have been 109 more school shootings in the United States. In response, we punt the adult problem of gun control back to our schools and ask them to operate as a fortress in a war zone. We march children through terrifying security theater that no adult submits to in almost any other workplace outside law enforcement or the military. However, that isn't the whole story, because there is hope here too, especially as we all begin to reject the mask of false safety, to acknowledge that things really where things really stand. And that makes me feel seen, and that makes me feel like there is a way forward. If my story leaves you with one idea, I hope it is this, that nothing more matters than how we treat other people's children. This story would not have existed without the feedback and input of my family, friends, and the Nightmare staff. I would like to thank Nightmare editor Wendy Wagner, publisher John Joseph Adams, copy editor Melissa Hoflick, interviewer Xander Odell, narrator Susan Howland, and Skylo Media team, as well as Nathan Lee, Doug Engstrom, Dave Thompson, and the whole Dire Turtles cult group. I also like to thank Sarah Dickerson and Becky Miller, who had tough conversations with me about children's rights, school safety, and what it means to care for other people's children. And all my heart goes out to my husband Jason, who read every draft of this story. Lastly, thanks to everyone who saw something worth honoring in my story. I dedicate this award to the victims of gun violence in our schools, to all my wonderful students, and to my fellow educators who wake up every day and make our public schools worth fighting for. Thank you.
That was beautiful. One more round of applause, please. All right, now moving on to Best Science Fiction or Fantasy Movie. The nominees are Dune Part 2 by Denis Villeneuve, Barbie by Greta Gerwig, Godzilla -1 by Takashi Yamasaki, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga by George Miller, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Francis Lawrence, and Wonka by Paul King. And the winner is, drum roll please, Dune Part 2 by Denis Villeneuve. Accepting the award is the man who sang the soundtrack for Dune 2, Harvey Guillén. right, we're moving on now to the best science fiction or fantasy TV series, TV or internet. And the nominees are Three Body Problem from Netflix, Ahsoka from Disney Plus, Fallout from Amazon Prime Video, For All Mankind from Apple TV Plus, Good Omens from Amazon Prime Video, House of the Dragon from HBO, Loki from Disney Plus, and Monarch, Legacy of Monsters from Apple TV Plus, and Star Trek, Strange New Worlds from Paramount Plus. Now the winner is... Matt Berry in Fallout, Amazon Prime Video. Accepting the award is Matt Berry. Who? Alright then. Much obliged. Thank you, Matt. Such a dear friend. Now, for Best Comic Book or Graphic Novel, the nominees are Batman by Chip Zdarsky, George Jimenez, Cannery by Scott Snyder, Dan Panasonia, Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda, Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, Wonder Woman by Tom Keane and Daniel Sampier, and X-Men Forever by Kieran Gillen and Lucas Mediska. And the winner is, drumroll please, Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. Accepting the award is Beauty of the Year, Harvey Guillén.
Thanks, everyone. I just want to say, beauty starts with me. Thank you.
What a beauty. Our next award is in its 4th year, the Mike Resnick Memorial Award for Short Fiction. This award is sponsored by DragonCon and Galaxy's Edge magazine. The award is for the best unpublished science fiction short story by a new author. Mike was the magazine's founding editor. This award includes not only the trophy, but also a check and the winning story's publication in an upcoming issue. For decades, Mike was a valued and popular guest at DragonCon. We are excited to join in honoring his memory. Presenting and telling us more about how this award was inspired by Michael Resnick's life is Leslie Robin of Arc Manor Press. Leslie Robin is executive editor and associate publisher of Arc Manor and author. Since her first sales to Clark's World, Asimov's, and D.N. Alon, Robin's been nominated for 5 prestigious awards, winning 2. Please give your hands up for Robin!
I have to say I had one of the biggest privileges in the world, which was be one of Mike Resnick's writer children. And he was known in the industry for wanting to help new voices find a publishing home. And one of the biggest things being able to be one of his writer children is you really get to see the work that he put in trying to create new careers. He would spot the talent, you know, the author had the talent, but of course sometimes it's hard to find your footing in a new field. And so this memorial was created, this award specifically, so that we could sort of pay tribute to the gift that he gave to the field. So this year we have some amazing nominees from around the world, and we are in the 4th year now, and one of the things that I think I've realized is how much it impacts the finalists. And so the finalists are actually all online waiting for the answer. So, no pressure. So the second runner-up this year won the beautiful The Year of the Pepsi Nova, and it's written by Pete Lead, and he's from New Zealand, and he's the second runner-up. The first runner-up is the story What the Cat Dragged In by Bailey Mabry, and they're from United Kingdom. United States, sorry. And then the winner this year is When I Was Your Age by Sam Brown. And they're from the United Kingdom, so that's the winner of the award this year. So I'm absolutely delighted. And when I created the group online to see if the winners could come in, all the finalists and the winner is actually online at the moment, so I was happy to see their names. So here is the winning speech. I am terribly sorry not to be there for this amazing event and ceremony. Thank you to everyone in attendance, and a special thank you to the judges for selecting my story to win. I've wanted to be a writer ever since I picked up a dusty library copy of Isaac Asimov's I, Robot, aged 7. After winning this illustrious award, I do not intend to stop writing anytime soon. If you would like to follow my work in the future, you can find me incessantly posting on Instagram under the username Sky Was the Robot. Sending love from across the pond, and I hope you enjoy the rest of DragonCon 2024. Thank you very much.
Here we go. For Best Illustrated Cover, the nominees are Beyond Enemies by Sam R. Kennedy, Of Jade and Dragons by Kelly Chong, Eugie and the Nightmare Painter by Aaliyah Chen, Dragoness by Justin Adams, and Silver Blood Promise by Jeff Brown. And the winner is, drumroll please, Of Jade and Dragons by Kelly Chong. Accepting the award is once again Harvey Guillén. Oh my gosh, my gown's falling off. Sorry. My dress is falling. It's okay. Where do I start? Thank you. All right, moving on for the best horror novel. The nominees are Black River Orchard by Chuck Wendig, Death Storm Rising by Shane Grease, Double Dose by F. Paul Wilson, The Dead Take the A Train, that's true, I've been on that train, by Richard Cadry, Cassandra Shaw, The Hollow Dead by Darcy Goetz, and The Reformatory by Tenerife. Dude, the winner is, drumroll please, Black River Orchard by Chuck Wendig. There we go. Come on up.
I'm Chuck Wendig. So proud of you. Speech. Chuck said his speech. Y'all can confirm that this is all in caps. So I did not write this. Chuck Wendig did. I'm so sorry. It's titled My Speech. Hello. I would first like to thank you, friend Delilah S. Dawson, for not only reading this speech, but also for being a cool person and a great writer, and also for that time she fought off a pack of angry nuclear irradiated capybaras and saved my life, thus allowing Chuck Wendig to become the writer that he is today. Thanks to my agent, Stacia Decker, my editor, Trisha Narwani, and the whole Del Rey crew. Thanks to my family for letting me wander around the house mumbling story ideas to myself like a lunatic. Thanks to my other BFF, Kevin Hearn, for being truly delightful, and above all else, thanks to the very nice people who voted yes on this book. Okay, bye.
Moving right along, we have the best alternate history novel. The nominees are 1638, The Sovereign State by Eric Flint, Paula Kudit, and George Huff. All the Dead Shall We Weep by Charlene Harris, Cahokia Jazz, and Francis Spooford. Dirty Water by Tom Cratton, and The Devil's Battle by Taylor Anderson, and also The Wages of Sin by Harry Turtledove. The winner is, All the Dead Shall Weep by Charlene Harris. Come on up.
I'm not Charlene Harris.
Now you're gonna have to sort her out.
But she did send me with a little note that I will now read. I am delighted and surprised to win this award. Writing the Gunny Rose books has been a wonderful challenge, and the ability to alter history is really the most fun I've ever had. The next book will be out in July 2025, and I hope all of you enjoy it too. Thank you so much.
Now moving along to the Hank Reinhardt Fandom Award. It's presented for outstanding contribution to the genre by Georgia writer, artist, or fan. The presenters of the Reinhardt Award are Robert Dennis, DragonCon Senior Director of Guest Logistics, and Regina Kirby, Senior Director of Program. Please put your hands together.
It honors many times the people that are not seen, but that contribute so much to our family.
Oh boy. First I'd like to congratulate a really close friend.
Yeah.
Really close friend of mine. Clyde Gilbert.
Trick the winner to be here, so we always have to come up with something really, like you're in a lot of trouble and you need to come here because Regina wants to talk to you.
Sorry. I'm going to try to read this now. I spent time writing. I did find out till this morning that I was going to have to do this. So Clyde's worked for years. Promoting and supporting multiple genres of music across the thing. If anybody has worked with any musical groups anywhere in any of the cons, he's in the back. He's always around to help support it. He's been with DragonCon 20 years now, somewhere around there. Yeah. And he's run a concourse stage. He's brought bands in and stuff. He's also stepped in to my life as a friend.
Take a breath.
2 years ago, at New Year's Eve, my daughter was getting married. Sorry about that. And her husband's current husband's father got COVID, who was also going to do the wedding. Clyde showed up in his new suit at the performance ceremony. So he's my good friend, and he's done so much for the community. And I just want to say thanks, and he richly deserves this award.
be honest, that made me teary-eyed. Did not expect to be hosting an award show where I come up here, and that was very beautiful. That was very special. So let's give him another round of applause. I'm not the only one, literally everyone. Does anyone have tissue? Anyone know? Tissue. Okay, the best young adult middle grade novel. The nominees are Death Lord Arcanist by Shami Stova, Hideki Smith, Demon Queller by A.J. Hartley, Hisako Osako, and Kuma Hartley, Homecoming in Black by J.M. Ashworthen, and Midnight at the Houdini by Delilah S. Dawson. So Let Them Burn by Camila Cole, and Spirit Bears Its Teeth by Andrew Joseph White. And the winner is, please, Midnight at the Houdini by Delilah S. Dawson.
DragonCon is my home con, and this just means a lot, you guys. Thank you.
Adrian, Tchaikovsky, Iron Flame by Yarros, My Brother's Keeper by Tim Powers, The Water Outlaws by S.L. Huang, and Three Kinds of Lucky by Kim Harrison. And the winner is, drumroll please, Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. Accepting the award is Harvey Guillén. Thank you. Right, well, I'm really British, so, yeah, cheers. And now, for our final category, Best Science Fiction Novel. The nominees are Beyond the Ranges by John Ringo and James Aidee, Starter Villain by John Scalzi, System Collapse by Martha Wells, The Jinn-Bot by Shantiport, by Samit, Basu, The Saint of Bright Doors by Vajra Chandrasekera, and Theft of Fire by Devon, Eriksen, and also These Burning Stars by Bethany Jacobs. All right. Last one. Drum roll, please, for DragonCon 2024! The winner is Starter Villain by John Scalzi! Accepting the award.
Okay, I want to thank Harvey Guillén for giving me this award. All right, To begin, obviously, thanks to Tor Books, my editor, Patrick Hayden, my editor, my agent, Ethan Ellenberg, all the folks who at Tor, including Tristan Elwell, who created that cover that we pretty sure sold 10 to 15% of all literally people coming up to me in my, at my book tour and being like, I have no idea who you are, but this cat? And so I have to really appreciate that. I want to thank also all the people who were in the category with me. I was talking with Devon and his lovely family, and we were talking about, you know, the simple fact that just being a finalist means that you have elevated yourself into a group of really exceptional authors, and that in many ways, being in that peer group is just one of the most exciting things that can happen to you. We don't know who's going to win. Sometimes it's luck of the draw. But really what matters is that for that moment, we all get to be in that spotlight together. And it's really important for me to recognize that, but for happenstance, someone else would be getting this lovely award right now. So for the other finalists in my category and the other finalists who are here, this really is our moment together, and I hope that you all do appreciate that. And then finally, I just want to thank DragonCon. This has been just the loveliest convention to me every single time I'm here. You know, they let me DJ a dance once, which was amazing, you know. And so as far as it goes, the fact that you guys just keep thinking about me and inviting me and are happy to see me just makes me really, really happy. This is a tremendous, tremendous convention, but more importantly, it's a tremendous, tremendous community, and I'm so happy to be part of it again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, DragonCon, and wow, thank you.
Congratulations to all our winners and all the back. Thank you all for coming, and have a great rest of